I did a poll on my Instagram asking about y'all's love life. And I was a little disappointed in the people that are still completely fucking struggling. So if you're gonna fuck up your bag like that, I need you to be smart. You should have let that motherfucking bread hit that account first. You're not attracting high quality because you don't embody high quality. You embody bare minimum. And that's really hurtful for me to say, because you know my tagline is everything over the top, nothing mediocre. So why are you being fucking mediocre? First things first, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dash. I'm gonna give you some sizzle in this video, so I hope you're ready, bitch. Buckle up, because we gotta get the fucking to it. Because I shouldn't still be repeating shit that I've been telling y'all for years, but I think it hits a little different with all the shit going on in our generation, so I'm gonna give you the excuse for now. But you have no excuse for the mediocre shit you've been on, okay? I see you. Let's disregard the fan. I'm feeling like Beyonce today. But no, for real, it's hot as fuck in here. And I have shit to do. So, you guys are probably to get ready with me. Because why not? I think I might make this a regular thing because I'm getting ready so often now that it just feels right, you know? So first things first, you're not attracting high quality because you don't embody it. You still look cheap. You still look basic. You still don't feel expensive. And that's the one thing I want people to understand when it comes to expensive things that you want, right? It's really all about how you feel in here. How worthy do you feel in here to have all the things that you say you want in your life, right? That's the first thing. And the one thing that I notice in a lot of people, especially in messages I get on Instagram and just when people ask me different things, it's always a question of self-worth, because it's like, you wouldn't be asking me that if you were clear on the level of self-worth that you have for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first things first. You do not think that you deserve a lot. You know what I'm saying? You're not attracting high quality because you don't embody high quality. You embody bare minimum. And that's really hurtful for me to say, because you know my tagline is everything over the top, nothing mediocre. So why are you being fucking mediocre? Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is you haven't invested in your mental, social, emotional, or aesthetic portfolio. Okay, you're a walking piece of art. You bitches met me when I was 22, turning 23 years old, okay? And I don't know if you peep the fucking magic, but bitch, I'm a work of art, literally. From inside out, from outside in, however you want to fucking say it. I'm a work of art. And that's how I treat myself. And it's up to me to constantly make sure I'm upgrading my mental, my social, my emotional, and my aesthetic. My image. What does the world see when they see me? You know what I mean? Like, that matters. And I think people downplay it or they put it on back burner, but like, we live in a generation where you are judged by your image. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Why y'all are being led to believe that mediocrity is okay and that you just need to settle and accept it. But fuck no, okay? And I need you to understand you need to be pouring into yourself. Socially, how are you upgrading yourself, okay? Where are you going? What are you doing? Who are you hanging around? What inspires you? What do you feel excited to do? Mental, what's going on in your fucking head majority of the time, right? Is it calm? Is it positive thoughts? Is it abundance? Is it manifestation in a positive way? Are you manifesting good for your future? What's going on, right? What's going on in there constantly? What's the most consistent thought? How do you feel about yourself most consistently? Do you think you're the star girl 85% of the time, and then every 15% of the time here, maybe when your period's coming on, you feel a little shitty? Because I mean, that's how I fucking feel. You know what I mean? So that's acceptable. But if your negative and your lowness in here is bigger than the bigness of you, the greatness in you, we have a fucking problem. And we need to address it. It's 3:33 on the clock right when I said that. So, okay. Now, third, let me go back. Emotional. Have you tended to your emotions? Okay. Have you tended to your emotions? Do you know what emotionally fulfills you? Do you know what really excites you? Now, y'all know all my experience with dating, all the beautiful men, all the crazy men, all the psycho men, I've learned what the fuck works for me emotionally, deeply. And I'm a Scorpio, so I feel emotions very strong. You know, emotions hit me different than I feel like it hits another person. And you know, every sign might say that. But if you know Scorpios, you know once we love you, bitch, we love you. Okay, loyalty is loyalty, you know. But the one thing I've learned about myself emotionally is just like how precious my love is. Okay, how precious my love, how precious my light is, how it should be held in this beautiful little ball, like a clear ball with my heart inside, right? It needs to be valued. My energy, my efforts, especially with the woman that I am, as successful as I am, the entrepreneur that I am, the boss bitch that I am, my heart needs to be held fragilely, okay? If I give you my heart, you better hold it with everything you can and better not drop that bitch. You know what I mean? So you have to attend to your emotions. What emotionally works for you? And what works for me is feeling valued, that my love is being received. You know? Because I don't have to give it to you. So if I'm giving it to you, I need it to be valued. I need it to be received. I need it to be respected. I need it to be loved. I need you to not want to disappoint me. And that's just like how I feel. You know? So it's important for you to know how you feel, because when people don't want to step up to that, you can walk the fuck away. Okay? And that's something I want y'all to not question in this next era, or whatever era you're in right now. Don't question walking away from some shit that feels mediocre as fuck. Because no, that's not what we're doing, okay? Aesthetic portfolio, your image. What the fuck going on, boo? You know what I mean? I feel like you should be testing different things with your image. Like, do y'all see my eyebrows? They're thin as fuck. It's giving 90s, babe, and I fucking love them. And at first I was like, oh, these are a little thin, but they fit my face perfectly. I'm T, bitch. Okay, you see the glow. No filter. Hot. Okay, I love it. I even did cinematic mode so y'all can really see the details of this face, okay? Even my lace is laid, period. Now, different things though. I think I talked about this in a video before, but it's normal to get to like your 26, 27, 28 phase and feel like, hey, whose body is this? When you look in the fucking mirror, right? And like that happened to me. It was my 27th birthday. I had just came back from Mexico, whatever. Then ended up going to DR. Now in Mexico, body was T, boom. Okay. But then when I went to DR here, my body had changed, and it had been a small time here between, so maybe 2 weeks in between that time, right? But they always say you grow into your grown woman body when you're 25. That's a lie. You grow into your grown woman body when you're 27. Now, I can say for some people, maybe people who've had children, that may happen for you earlier, but 26 and 27 is when I really started to see, holy shit, the body that I paid for is now coming in too. So not only did I have curves from laying on the table, I had curves because it was in my motherfucking DNA to have curves, and they didn't hit until I turned 27. And so now when I gain weight, I get wider at the hips, and it's crazy as fuck to be in that situation because I paid for hips a lot of fucking money, okay, twice, okay? So you know, you may look in the mirror and you may be like, who the fuck is that? And the one thing about me, I do love my body, don't get me wrong. I feel like no matter what, I am the shape that I want to be, and I'm tall. I'm a stallion, baby. So all the curves are great on me, but at the same time, like, it just pushes me and motivates me to work harder in the gym or be more consistent with making sure I hit 10,000 steps versus 8,000 steps and different things like that. So I stay popping, because what I said earlier, the way I look really fucking matters to me. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, like, look at your aesthetic from every angle, and that was mental, social, and emotional, and of course your aesthetic, your image, okay? You are a walking portfolio, bitch. What does it give? What does it give? You know? I'm so excited to be back recording videos for y'all. I miss you guys. You know, I see you guys' DMs and messages and shit, and the only thing I can say is, girl, I'm a busy bitch with a big mind, and I have a lot of shit going on. So everything is moving in flow now, though, for me to be able to frequently update you on my juicy life from men to exciting excursions that are to come, you know? So either way. Number 3, you don't believe you're important enough to be prioritized, so men don't prioritize you, okay? So this kind of goes with the first one, when I was saying, like, you not attracting high quality because you don't embody high quality, but you don't believe you're important enough to be prioritized, so men don't prioritize you. And the thing that taught me this years ago, remember when I first started dating, like, really successful men, like really big businessmen, right? When I saw that them mother effers would completely shut down a schedule or move a schedule around for me, not prioritizing me became some shit that was like, girl, if you can't prioritize me, you will never talk to me again. Because, like, if this busy ass man that's running this multi-million-dollar business can stop time for me and make time for me and make sure I feel special as fuck, okay? And you might be successful too, but God sent that man in my life as a mark. He's like a mark, like a tally mark on my motherfucking scale. And so if you're not hitting that mark, gotta go. You know what I mean? But God did that for a reason, you know? And I needed to see that. I needed to understand that. I needed to know that, you know? But The key reason that he treated me that way is because I was so into myself. I prioritized myself. I prioritized my well-being. I prioritized my beauty. The way you got to get up and go to that motherfucking meeting with that businessman, I got to get up and go to my motherfucking lash appointment. Okay? And he loved that. He loved that because when you're dealing with a successful man, the best thing or one of the best benefits of them reaching that level of success is the type of woman that they can bag. Let's be fucking for real. You know what I mean? So if you're not popping it, you're not feeling yourself, you're not loving yourself, you're not putting yourself first, you're not stepping every time you walk into a room, you can't think that the most successful gentleman in the room is going to want to entertain you. But when you popping your shit and you walk in that room like you own that bitch, you better know that the most successful gentleman in the room is going to want to bag you. And that's the energy that I teach you, okay? So lock in, bitch. Lock in. Make yourself important. Prioritize yourself. Prioritize your well-being. Prioritize your health. Prioritize your time, your energy. What the fuck are you watching when nobody's looking? Is it pouring into your mental? Is it making you a stronger, better, more intellectual woman? If the answer is no, you're doing it wrong, okay? The next one. If your lifestyle isn't already luxurious, it's going to reject men who want to add luxury. See, what a lot of people don't understand is everybody think luxury is just designer shit and going here and going there and whatever. Yeah, it's lit. But at the same time, luxury is all in the way you carry yourself, all in the way you treat yourself, all in the things that you buy for your body, all in the things that you talk about in your conversations, the way you romanticize your life, the way you romanticize small experiences, the way you make other people feel. Luxury. Luxury is in here, okay? And that's where a lot of you are missing the fucking plot, okay? You think that you need a fucking Birkin or a Chanel bag to fucking be luxurious. No, bitch. You need to feel like you are luxurious in here. You need to treat yourself like you are that one diamond in the pile that shines a little bit harder than the rest of them. That's when everything's going to change for you, okay? The next one is high quality love requires high quality self-respect, and you haven't built that yet. So if you still doing stupid shit to contradict what you say you really want, or you still dealing with somebody that treats you mediocre, or you still have bitch ass friends that don't put you in a position of feeling like you're that girl, like, the one thing I can say, my friend circle is so fucking key. And y'all, it's always been that way since y'all met me in 2020. But, like, my friend circle, the person I call my friend, the people I call my friends, like, okay, they are constantly motivating me, constantly pushing me to be my bigger self when I can't see it sometimes, you know? And the one thing is, if you are a person and you're not commanding, because you don't demand respect, okay? But commanding self-respect in the way you carry yourself, the way you treat yourself, the way you talk to people, the way you expect people to talk to you. How the fuck can you expect to bring in a provider? A person who wants to put you in position to not worry about shit. Well, a little self-respect is needed there, babe. You know what I mean? And so if you don't have it, you know what I mean? If you still dealing with a man who think he can hit you up at the last minute for plans, how do you think you're going to draw in the man that does crazy dates and amazing experiences for you? You know what I'm saying? How do you think that's going to happen? It all has to line up because you're constantly contradicting yourself when you choose mediocrity. Simple, okay? And then the last one is providers don't build you up. They reward women who are already positioned. This one's a hard fucking truth, babe. But I've been teaching you this for years. Men are going to give you what they know you're used to getting, okay? So even if you're not used to getting shit, he needs to feel as though you are for him to really show up and show out the way he can. A lot of men have means, and this is why I always tell y'all, don't ever fall for the man who just got some money. Because, baby, if he don't know how to spend it on you, then what's the fucking point of having it, you know? But at the same time, the way you trigger that in a man is to be so fucking into yourself and so fucking into knowing that you're always going to have what you need, whether he's in the picture or not, okay? They're going to reward you for being that person. And I hate saying reward because, bitch, be for real, right? But at the same time, that's the perfect word for this analogy that I'm trying to get you to understand, okay? A man might put you in a position to level you up, but, like, with all the shit going on in our generation, all the fuck shit in our generation, because our generation has completely fucking destroyed shit because of the low levels of self-worth and self-respect, okay? Men aren't looking to just put women in position like that anymore. Men are looking to match with somebody that's going to be an asset to their life, even if that asset is just being a beautiful woman on their arm. You know what I mean? But you have to position yourself as a person that already knows what's expected, what's the standard, what she deserves, what she values, period. Okay? Because then that's when that man is going to show up for you. Then that's when that provider is going to pop in and you're going to have plenty of options. Okay? So, yeah. This shouldn't be fucking new to y'all anymore, okay? I always come back with fire. Or something really fucking insane, you know? So, You'll see me more frequently. That's all I'm gonna say. You'll see me more frequently, and we have a lot to get into, okay? I also want to touch on the Shannon Sharpe issue. If you haven't heard about the Shannon Sharpe issue, the black guy that works for ESPN, ex-NFL player, got into an entanglement with a sugar baby. She was 19, turning 20. She, blackmailed him for $10 million. What the fuck are you bitches doing? She blackmailed him for $10 million. It was either $10 million or $50 million. I can't really remember, but she did that before the deal landed. Bitch! If you're gonna do some crazy nut shit like that and fuck up your bags, because I'm sure he was doing other shit anyway. So if you're gonna fuck up your bag like that, I need you to be smart. You should have let that motherfucking bread hit that account first. But now you're the reason that he lost that deal. Okay? You bitches need me. And it's clear. Alright? So the fairy sugar mother is retired. But the fairy sugar titi, the fairy sugar aunt, the fairy sugar sister, I don't know. Something. I'm back, bitch. Okay? And I'm not even back. I'm not back. Because y'all bitches don't even know this version of me. Okay? I'm not back. A new me has arrived. Hello. That's the vibes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not the same bitch. And I'm not going to get on here and pretend I'm the same bitch. Because I'm not. So, guess you're just going to have to wait and see what that means. In the meantime, if you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Because this is the best party yet. Toodles.